Hello students, once again welcome to the LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology. Let's start with the course Mathematics 1. Today's chapter is multiple integrals and today's topic is change of variable in double integration by Jacobians. So in previous lecture we have seen change of order, that if dx dy is given, then dy dx will change by using that previous lectures. Same way, this is change of variable. That means if a given variable are x and y, so by using some transformation, we will change the variable, and to change that variable according to change of variable or using that transformation, we have new variable, and for that we need to use this Jacobian. So let's have a look on the method. So method is, in some case, evaluation of double integration becomes easier by changing the variables. So let we have two variable x and y are replaced by new variable u and v. By some transformation, x is equal to f1 of u comma v and y is equal to f2 of u comma v. That means we have this two transformation is already given. If it is not given, then we have to make from the example. Okay, then this integral, that double integration f of x comma y dx dy or dy dx, becomes double integration f of this x is replaced by this x is equal to f1 and y is replaced by f2. Okay, so f of f1 f2, and this dx dy becomes j du dv modulus j. If j is negative, we will make it positive. Okay, so j du dv. So now how to find this j, and what is j? So this j is called Jacobian, and we will find this j by this formula. Del xy upon del uv is equal to, first differentiate this x with respect to u and v in first row. In second row, differentiate partially with respect to u and v, this y. Okay, so in second row, this is our determinant. So how to find determinant, that we know that. Okay, multiplying this with this minus this into this. Okay, and by putting the value of j, we will find that dx dy is equal to this. So this will be converted and this will be converted by putting transformation. Now we have to convert this limit only into new variable. Okay, so using equation number 1, double integral can be transformed into new variables. Now I am just giving you one hint also by removing all this thing. If given transformation is given in the form of like this, u is a function of x and y, similarly v is a function of x and y. If it is given that u and v in the form of x and y given, at that time j to at that time we have to convert first x in the form of uv, y in the form of uv, but sometimes it is quite difficult. So we will find not j, but we will find j dash. And what is j dash? J dash, that means del uv by del xy. That means the reciprocal of this. And what is the meaning of that? So determinant del u by del x, del u by del y. Okay, so this entirely changed. Okay, and similarly del v by del x and del v by del y. You have to remember this, huh? And after finding j dash, we have one property of Jacobian, that j into j dash is always 1. So we can find j is equal to 1 by j dash. So we have this concept, and we will use this concept when u and v is a function of x and y, which is given in the our example, which is given our transformation. Okay, so we have two possibility. We can directly find j, but when x and y is given in the term of u and v, so we can directly find j del xy upon del uv. but u and v is given in the form of x and y, we will find z dash. From z dash we will find j, and we will use that j here. Okay, so this is the method. Now let's have a look on the example to understand this, how we will use j or j dash. Okay, so we have example, evaluate integration 0 to 4 and second integration y by 2 to y by 2 plus 1, 2x minus y upon 2 dx dy by applying the transformation u is equal to this 2x minus y by 2 and v is equal to y by 2. So we have, as I told, u and v in the term of x and y. Okay, if you can convert this into x and y is a function of uv, you can use all that also. But why should we convert? Then we have another possibility. We can find j dash, and from j dash we will find j. So first we will find out that given j. So for that we will write down the given transformation. Then we have j dash is equal to, as I told, del ub by del xy. So u with respect to x, this u with respect to x and y in first row, and v with respect to x and y in second row. Now we have to differentiate partially with respect to x of u. So we will get this 0, 2 constant, and 2x differentiation is 2, so 2 cancels, so we have 1. Similarly with respect to y, so minus 1 by 2. With respect to v with respect to x is 0, and v with respect to y is 1 by 2. So by simplifying this into this, minus 0, so we have 1 by 2. J dash is 1 by 2, so by property of Jacobian, j into j dash is equal to 1. So j is equal to 1 by j dash, and j dash is 1 by 2, so we have j is equal to 2. So dx dy become j du dv, that means j, that means 2 du dv. So we have converted this into now new 2 du dv. Now we will convert this, and this is given here u, so this become u. So now we have this already converted into this part. Now we have to just change the limit. So how we will change the limit? Let's start. Inside limit is, as I told, in the form of y, so it is the limit of x. So x varies from x is equal to y by 2 to x is equal to y by 2 plus 1, and similar with y. So first we will start with the x. X varies from x is equal to y by 2 to x is equal to y by 2 plus 1. By simplifying this, we will get this 2x minus y. Okay, this 2x is equal to y, so 2x minus y is equal to 0, and from here 2x is equal to y plus 2. So 2x minus y is equal to 2. So we have this 2 line. Okay. Now we know that we have u is equal to what? 2x minus y by 2. So 2u becomes 2x minus y. So 2x minus y is common here. So we can put, instead of 2x minus y, 2u. So 2u is equal to 0 and 2u is equal to 2 because of this u. So by cancelling this, we have u is equal to 0. By cancelling this 2, we have u is equal to 1. So we have the limit of u is 0 to 1. Similar way, we have y varies from 0 to 4. Now we know the v is equal to y by 2. So 2v is equal to y. So now we can put here, so 2v is equal to 0 and 2v is equal to 4. So we will get v is equal to 0 and v is equal to 2. So this is limit of v. So we have u and we have v, new limits are. So from the new limit and from the old limit, we have this graph. Okay, how we draw the graph? Already we have studied in previous lectures, and this is the region which is given, and this is we obtained by change of variable. Now this is rectangle. If we make vertical strip, so vertical strip, that which variable is vertical? V instead of y. So make v subject from here and here, so v is equal to 0 to v is equal to 2, and if we move this v on u axis, so u is from leftmost side, u is equal to 0 to u is equal to 1. Okay. So new limit becomes this. Okay. This is old and new becomes this. V is equal to 0 to v is equal to 2 and u is equal to 0 to v is equal to 1. This is our u and this will be 2 du dv as per we have seen. So we have new limit is this. Now we will integrate first with respect to u because we have written u inside and both limit are constant. So by Fubini's theorem in first lecture that we can change the order, okay, because both limit are constant, that's why. But here we will integrate with respect to u because both are easy. So u square by 2, 2 cancel, so we have u square, upper limit minus lower limit will give 1 and integration of 1 with respect to v is v. So now upper limit and lower limit is 2 minus 0 will be 2. This is our final answer. So easy. Okay, one more example so you can understand more better. Evaluate this integration by changing the variable where R is region lying in the first quadrant and bounded by these pair hyperbolas A1, 2, 3 and 4, all the hyperbolas. Here transformation is not given, so we have to choose the transformation. So we can use this common x square minus y square, x square minus y square. So we will take this u and this xy, we will take this v. So we have new transformation, u is equal to x square minus y square and v is equal to xy. So let's start the solution. So we have taken this u, v, as I told, u and v is given, so we will find z dash. After finding z dash, we can use the property of Jacobian. So j is equal to 1 by z dash, so 1 by this. If we put here this dA, that means dx dy, so we have dx dy is equal to j du dv and j is 1 by 2 of this. So we will put this here. So this will be cancelled out. So 1 by 2 du dv in the integration. Now we have to find the limit. For that, hyperbola, region bounded by all the hyperbolas. So we have these 4 hyperbolas, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we'll write down that. So the region in xy is bounded by the curves, these 4. So u is equal to 1, u is equal to 9. Okay, by using the transformation. Okay, and v is equal to 2 and v is equal to 4. So u and v. So by drawing this, these two parabola x is equal to 4 and x is equal to 2, as I told, which is symmetric about this line, and this is the two hyperbola, this and this. Okay, so we have this region in first quadrant. This is the region, given region, and by using u is equal to 1 and 9, so u is equal to 1, u is equal to 9, v is equal to 2, v is equal to 4, and everything we can draw. Okay, this is v, so v is equal to 2, v is equal to 4, u is equal to 1, u is equal to 9. If we make vertical strip, so we will make v subject from 2 to 4 and moving in this region, so u is equal to 1 to 9. Putting this limit into given integral, so we have this will be cancelled out, so 1 by 2 du dv, and this is the limit of u and v. First we integrate with respect to u, then we integrate with respect to v, the both limit constant and here only 1, so we can separate the integration as we have seen. Okay, so integration 1 with respect to v is v, integration 1 with respect to u is u, limit 2 to 4, 1 to 9, so upper minus lower, 4 minus 2, 9 minus 1, this will be 2, this will be 8, 2 to cancel out, so your final answer is 8. Okay, so this is the change of variable. Sometimes change of variable make your examples too easy. Okay, so these are the some practice example for you. Same way, this is not that much hard. You have to just concentrate on given transformation and you have to practice according this example so you can understand better. So thank you for watching this video. We will see you soon with next lecture, and keep practicing, then and only then you can understand better. So thank you very much.